Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a bottle of Marstons Revisionist Hefeweizen wheat beer, crafted for Tesco, 4.8% ABV, and it's been brewed by Banks's brewmaster David Niege, and he's put a fruitier hop character to a classic German style Weiss beer. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. We've just had the other brewmaster from a nice smoky opening on that one. We've had we just reviewed the lager, Revisionist Lager by Simon Yates, Banks's other brewmaster. Let's have a look at this Hefeweizen. This is going to be a little bit more difficult because you guys out there, you know what a Hefeweizen should look like. And to be honest, I'm waiting for that head to go down a little bit, because with a Hefeweizen you always add some of that yeast that I hope is in the bottle to give a nice cloudy look and feel to the beer. We'll get some of that, hopefully. I hope it's a bottle conditioned beer, because to be honest, you're going to really struggle with a Hefeweizen if it's not bottle conditioned. What they might have done with this beer, if it's not bottle conditioned, they may not have added the seaweed stuff finings. They may not have added the finings to the beer. That might have been what they've done here. But other than that, it's a two-finger whitehead. It looks like a Hefeweizen, slightly cloudy. It's not cloudy like a classic German Hefeweizen, but hey, we're British. Carbonation rising up the glass. Again, it's a little bit lacking. There's not too much going on. Let's get the aroma. And again, it's that if you watch the lager review, I enjoyed the lager, but what I didn't like, no, it's not bottle conditioned. So they've just not used the finings in the beer. Simple little trick. But that's what we're here for. We are here to be honest and to kind of tell you what the brewers are doing. Yes, so with the lager, very good tasting lager, but I mentioned that kind of farty aroma, and that again is in the beer, but it's dissipated quite quickly with this beer. It's more spicy, a little bit of aromatics. No banana yeasty aroma whatsoever. It really lets this beer down. What I expect from a Hefeweizen, and what you guys expect from a Hefeweizen, is big banana, clove spiciness. All you're getting here is a little bit of CO2 and the small, well, there's spiciness, but the smallest amount of banana. Very, very small in the aroma. Another thing, while I've been talking about this beer, why have they added carbon dioxide? Why? This beer should have a yeast cake on the bottom. There's no need, if you bottle condition a Hefeweizen, a good German Hefeweizen, there is no need whatsoever to add carbon dioxide. And this is where it all starts to fall apart a little bit here. Okay, I liked the lager. I thought it would challenge some of the bigger lager companies out there in the world. Yes, I'm honest, but I'm equally honest about this. And so far it's a big disappointment, and I've not even tasted it yet. Let's dive in. Cheers. style, flavour, aroma, nah. If you took the labels off this beer and give it to me blind, then I would say, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's not a bad tasting beer. It's nice and fruity. It's a little hoppy. It's a little bit malty. Yeah, it's 4.8% ABV. I could drink this. But when you start saying Hefeweizen wheat beer and you start taking on a German style, it's either all or nothing. It's not 10%, it's not 40%, it's not 50%. It's 100%. Because, quite simply, I knew, well, of course, you know, Marstons, that it's fallen into my hands because you sent me the beer. I'm a little surprised. No, I won't mention that. Perhaps you just sent me the beer in goodwill. But I have to be honest. I have to be honest with with the people who watch my channel day in, day out. This is a terrible example of a Weiss beer. Forced carbonation, carbon dioxide. What is that all about? If you're an experienced beer drinker, which a lot of you are watching this, you will know exactly what I'm saying. If you are a newbie to my show, then, well, I can't explain much more other than a beer called a Hefeweizen should have yeast in the bottom of every bottle, and that yeast will then the second fermentation process will happen in this very bottle, and that causes loads of carbonation, natural carbonation that's been around for thousands of years from the yeast, not something that comes from a machine like you pressurize a can of Coke. It's not how it's done with a German Hefeweizen. Never mind, I've had my say. I'm going to rate it, well, I can't rate this any more than a 1 out of 10. Probably the worst beer. I'm reviewing 9 Marstons beers tonight. 9. And this is the worst yet. Not necessarily through it being a very nasty tasting beer, but that it's nothing like the style that it says it is. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.